It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight we start Week 14 with a great Thursday night matchup between the New England Patriots and the Los Angeles Rams.
Justin Hopkins set to kick off.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First down throw for Newton. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Out of bounds.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. On 1st and 10, Newton. Caught on the left side by Robinson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Newton throwing again. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton connecting here with DJ Shark. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And the Patriot first down.
Now Newton on first down. Flushed out right. He'll run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
The 23-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Newton. Harris has it over the middle.
Newton's pass.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
A gain of
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. The shotgun snap for Newton. Escaping the pressure right. The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
He certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Throwing again is Newton. This will be caught just inside the 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That catch good for only a couple. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. He can run for it, and he will. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th. Decision time, opening drive here. What would you do?
There is no decision for me. I'm the visitor. I'm on the road. I've moved the ball downfield. I've got momentum. I'm going for it right here. Look at that play sheet. Pick out your best play.
And even if you don't get it, then your defense is going to have a really good situation on the other side.
Exactly. And in fact, though, I'm not even telling my defense to get ready. I'm telling them to get ready to celebrate because we're going to score.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Cam Newton scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Keanu Neal brought him down. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. On 2nd down, Eckler. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Eckler. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It'll be be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
He's got the first down here inside the 30.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 25 yards that time.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
At the Patriots' 4-yard line.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And it's complete. He's got him in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. John Brown with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Rams are now just a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. The defense stands tall, and they're going to hold on to their 8-6 lead.
Rams 6. Dustin Hopkins.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. I give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. Open man is Ross, complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Complete.
That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, New England.
On 1st down, Newton eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Now the throw taken in by Chark. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 40. 11 yards there, first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, it's Newton. That is caught by Cullen. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 3 yards the gain there, second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Flush to his right. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Newton on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Newton. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
10 yards.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Step it, and he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Cam Newton with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. He's got it, and the lead moves to 15-6.
Makes the score Patriots 15, Rams 6. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. On the ground, it's Eckler. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Going on the ground with Eckler. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So now they operate back from their side of the field here, 2nd and long. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And his throw is going to be incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. And it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Third and long for Prescott. Man, that's Edelman. Touchdown! Julian Edelman, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams have got this back to a 1-score game.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Buying time to his left. It's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Taken from about the 12. And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock and go to the locker room.
And he completes it to Cohen. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On 1st down, Newton. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
At their 48-yard line.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To the air again, Newton. Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. Then he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. Pulls it in at the 13. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing
through an opening, and there he goes. The 30, 10, touchdown, LA. Austin Eckler with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Rams have taken the lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go for the goalpost. So.
It does test the mental processes of the team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
On third down, Newton. Flushed out right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit, because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. They'll keep the offense out to go for it on fourth. They will go for it. Now Newton. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling. Now a first down throw for Newton. And he's got his man in stride, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it, because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on third. He may try and run for this. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
And while it's highly unusual for NFL teams to think about using their quarterback on key third down runs, none of those teams, save one, has Cam Newton. He's unique, one of the biggest quarterbacks you'll ever see. Give him the ball, let him pick it up.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. After the run, Newton going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, You're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Once more, here's Eckler. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Williams on the tackle. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third and short yardage. Prescott. Finds John Brown. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Here is Eckler. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
It's Eckler again. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
And 8.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Prescott. Forced out to his left. Prescott stripped. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the All-Pro Stephon Gilmore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and playing it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first. From the gun, here's Newton. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That'll be a gain of 15 yards, and the Patriots will get a new set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Patriot football that they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
First down, a run with Cohen. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth-quarter lead.
He's brought down at the 42.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
He'll drop this one down to Cohen. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
New England.
Now Newton on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Being chased out left. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, second down.
At the 8-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
the ball on the 8. Still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap for Newton. Dancing to his left. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. JPP cruising in for the sack that time. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football. As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Butker's kick here is good, and that'll bring him back within a point. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29.
29-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
A gain of 7 makes it 3rd and 2.
So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
He may try and run for this. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it with Eckler. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll run here with Eckler. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on
another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
46-yard line.
Now a give running left is Eckler. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them in just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for L.A., it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move